Hi everybody, welcome to second place in Who Wants to Be a Movie Mogul, because I've already won the first 2 out of 3 by beating both of these guys already. So let's see how Mark and Paul do with some questions, and just to clarify, I will make it movie questions, just so we know.
Well, there is a novel idea.
Alright, this one is not too hard. Should be very popular because Tom Hardy, as you know, is a very popular actor. And he also tends to be in a lot of movies that people don't necessarily realize that he's been in. So tell me which movie Tom Hardy has not been in. Was it Mad Max? Was it The Revenant? Was it Dunkirk? Or was it Suicide Squad?
Bet you missed my questions now.
Okay, so I'm gonna narrow it down to Dunkirk and Suicide Squad. Ooh.
The movie
Okay.
Tom Hardy has not been in.
I didn't see Dunkirk. But I think there's a role that I remember in Suicide Squad that could have been him. I'm gonna say he was not in Dunkirk.
Oh, so close. It was indeed Suicide Squad.
Stupid Dunkirk.
You're terrible at this.
I know you're thinking of Boomerang, but that was not Tom Hardy.
No, I know that wasn't him. I was thinking of... anyway.
Anyway, you're wrong. So, 0 points on that one. Ooh. Well, let's go with up here. I'm going to give you an actor I know you know. I know you know all of his movies, etc. Are you ready?
It's going to be Tom Cruise.
It's Tom Cruise, because Rookie's kind of a fanboy of Tom Cruise.
But there is a time period that I have know nothing about.
Well, we all know Tom Cruise at one point in his career was huge. And he had roles thrown at him left and right. Left and right. So here is 4 roles. Name me the one role that Tom Cruise was never offered. But they were offered to the other 3. The first one, Footloose.
They were offered to the other 3 what? Oh, the other 3 roles were offered.
These roles were offered to Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Footloose.
Mm-hmm.
James Bond.
Okay.
Edward Scissorhands. And Iron Man. 4 completely different movies. Which one was he not offered?
I don't think he was offered James Bond.
Is that your final answer?
My final answer.
Ding, ding, a ding-a-ding-ding.
That would
That's
have
an
been
answer.
An awful British accent.
Can you imagine Tom Cruise as Footloose? You know what? He probably would have done an awesome job.
But
you know,
he's kind of short, so I don't know.
Kevin Bacon's not exactly a tall guy neither.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's bring you back to the year 2000. How old were you in the year 2000?
I can't do math.
You're in your 20s.
So 17?
So 17. You're
27?
You're older than 37.
I told you I can't do math.
Math is hard. Okay. I'm going to bring you 4 movies that were nominated for Best Picture. Tell me which one won in that year. The year is 2000.
That sounds like it would be easy.
It sounds like it, but wait till you hear the movies.
Best Picture, 2000.
The first movie is The Sixth Sense. The next movie is The Green Mile. The next movie, American Beauty. And lastly, Cider House Rules. Not as easy as you thought it might be.
So which one won Best Picture in 2000?
Best Picture in the year 2000. Sixth Sense, Green Mile, American Beauty, or Cider House Rule?
I think I recall The Green Mile being the movie that year. American Beauty. I'll go Green Mile.
Oh, so close. And yet so far.
American Beauty?
It was American Beauty. So,
Gotta remember the hoopla.
1 out of 2. But those were some pretty darn... Those are close movies compared to some years that you see nowadays. Those
were all contenders.
Any one of those could have won.
Yeah, but I mean, I think this what this really tells us is that Paul is really, really bad at this.
I'm
Well,
starting
I
to
don't know.
agree.
He's tied with your score so far.
We'll see.
A whopping 10 points. Let's see if Mark can at least get 10 points again. He's in the hot seat. Mark knows movies. In particularly, Mark knows actresses. He knows what he likes. He knows everything about popular actresses. Let's see if Mark knows who the highest paid actress in 2018 was.
I maybe do.
The first one, Gal Gadot.
Okay.
Wonder Woman fame. Big movie year for her. Number 2, Melissa McCarthy.
Okay.
In multiple movies, many times. Number 3, Scarlett Johansson. Known for Avengers movies. Number 4, 2-time Academy Award winner, Jennifer Lawrence. In 2018, who made the most money from movies?
In that year?
In that year. Who was the highest paid actress for movies that year?
Gal Gadot.
Paul?
Melissa McCarthy.
You're both wrong. It is Scarlett
Scarlett Johansson.
Johansson.
I know she's the highest paid, but I didn't know she made the most that year.
Yeah. That's the year she's the highest paid for.
All right.
This one is one of those ones because we all like to beat on movies that are bad. So here are 4 movies that have the lowest critic score Rotten Tomatoes scores, that have been on the list for a minimum of 4 months. So they can't just be fresh.
Okay.
They've been out there a while. Which of these movies is, by Rotten Tomatoes critics, the worst movie ever? And out of these, right?
Sure.
First one, Billionaire Boys Club.
Okay.
Second one, Gaudy.
Okay.
Number 2, 211.
Okay.
And number 4, The Slender Man. Some very terrible, terrible movies there. And I can thankfully say I've only seen one of them.
Which one did you see?
I've seen Billionaire Boys Club.
Okay. So this is going to be a complete guess, but I'm going to go with C because in multiple choice, when you don't know, choose C.
Which is?
What was it, Gotti? No, 211.
Well, which is it?
Well, was that what C was?
Yes.
That's what I'm choosing.
Had you said C was Gaudy, like you just originally said, you would have won.
That's what I meant.
Gaudy, to this day, has a 0% score
Wow.
on Rotten Tomatoes.
0.
Score.
You got to be bad if you're rated 0.
Yeah.
You got to be bad if you're rated 0.
Yeah. 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 Let's just say that. All right. Well,
Right.
your best you could do is to tie Paul.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, you 0
Yeah.
for 0, and
Oh.
Paul has 1. So
Oh.
I'm going to throw you a bone. I'm going to give you a TV question.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Probably not, but let's go for it anyway.
One of my favorite shows to rewatch over and over again is Futurama.
Okay.
Very popular show. But you know what? It's been canceled a few times. In fact, it may have even been canceled a couple times, numerous times. Maybe 10 times. I don't know. But do you? How many times has Futurama been cancelled? Was it 1 time? Was it 2 times? Was it 3 times? Was it 4 or more times?
So, if I choose 1 time and it's been canceled more than 1 time, am I still right? Because it has been canceled 1 time.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the show ending. It actually has to be canceled and then come back.
Total of 1 time.
Oh, a total of. Okay, well, that's a whole different question.
So it's been canceled and comes back.
That's a loop.
Or has it been canceled, comes back, cancels, come back? That
I'm
would
gonna
be
say-
2 times.
I'm going to say
How many times?
it's been canceled 3 times.
3 times. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah!
He pulls it out with a lucky guess.
Yes.
Which means you two tie, which means you both are complete losers.
What about a tiebreaker question?
Do we need to for second place? Do we really need to have a tie-breaking question for second place?
Well, do you like to watch a soccer game that ends in 0-0?
Millions of people do. All right, I will come up with a tie-breaking question.
Captivating video.
Tails. Question number 2. So we'll start off with Mark with question number 1. Make sense?
Sure. Why not?
Huh?
Do we have a backup tiebreaker in case we both...
Nope.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure you probably both miss it, but we'll try this. All right. First question is Mark. You're a big fan of Star Wars?
Sure.
You like Star Wars?
I
The
do.
new movies, not so much, but
Classic.
not taking dollar values into consideration, just actual box office money at the time. Okay, so we don't appreciate the dollar over time.
Sure.
Which of these 4 movies made the lowest amount of any Star Wars movie?
Okay.
Number 1, Attack of the Clones.
Okay.
Number 2, Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Number 3, Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
Number 4, Rogue One.
Made the least amount?
Least amount of money.
Rogue One.
And
Okay, Attack of the Clones.
in fact, you're still wrong. You want to try another one?
Return of the Jedi?
And you guessed the only one that
Really?
did make the lowest amount of money was Empire Strikes Back.
And that is acclaimed by most people to be the best Star Wars.
Better of it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rogue One actually made more than all of the other ones. It
Really?
made over $1 billion. None of the others made over $1 billion.
Okay.
Okay, Paul has a chance to win. Everybody who's anybody in the movie business as an actor or actress wants to win an Academy Award. I want you to tell me which of these actors or actresses have been nominated the most times in history. Number 1, Katharine Hepburn. You may not even know who she is.
Just the name.
Number 2, Meryl Streep. I know you know who she is. Number 3, Jack Nicholson. And number 4, Betty Davis. As in Betty Davis Eyes.
I'm gonna go with Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
You are correct. Meryl Streep. Betty Davis was nominated 10 times. Hepburn and Nicholson was nominated 12 times. And Meryl Streep has been nominated 21 times.
Wow, that's
for
impressive.
an Oscar. If anyone says, name me an actress, the best actress in Hollywood out there, you'd kind of have to go with Meryl Streep, whether you like her performances or not. 21 nominations for an Oscar is amazing.
So I guess I crushed you.
I wouldn't call it crushing me, but I will
Concede defeat to
I
your
will
pressure.
concede defeat
So, in
for
our
the time being.
first Who Wants to Be a Mogul, movie mogul, or entertainment mogul, if you will, we have one clear victor. That was myself. We have the next loser, which was Paul. And then we have our two-time loser, Mark.
You got to be bad if you're rated 0.
Yeah.
You got to be bad if you're rated 0.
Yeah.
Okay, but it was not a best of 3. This is an ongoing battle. You may have won the battle, but you have not won the war.
I won the episode. Episode 1 in the series goes to me.